Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
Back now, pressure on its way. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Charger.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds a man, right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Thrown back, gets the handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Returnable from the 1. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Moore going to motion over right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Nix to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. 1st down.
You know what cake this reminds me of? It reminds me of Hoosiers when the character says, I'll make it. When the coach makes that kind of call and puts the trust in the kicker, well, the kicker's got to make it. He's got to deliver, and he does just that with a great throw and a big-time play.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Nix now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go. Check go.
From the 16. Escapes the pocket. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they pick it up. Still got a chance at a touchdown! Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone.
Set. Hey.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And they take this in for the score. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's caught for the 1st. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They're throwing it. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's a give up the middle. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Cooper to Jean with the stop. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Complete out to the right. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Looking for a throw here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He beams one deep right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He's going to field this at the 2. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Play action with Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. It's the Eagles with 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They managed 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. They'll throw it. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late in the lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 6. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And look at this return. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Another try following the sack. Forced out to his right. He's going deep down this side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
3rd and long for Nix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And we'll see if they kick or try their luck at another fake pass. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Eagles will take possession. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has a man, it's Brown. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Let's go now.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
A massive shot towards the end zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles bump the lead up to 13 points. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Returnable from the 1. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Slot man motioned over. It's Nix out of the pistol. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Collects this at the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. They go play action on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Trying again, following the sack. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He's dropping back to throw. He's on the move, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Go!
They'll run here on 1st down. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Right up the gut. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Set up. Go.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now.
Nix with it on first. This finds Franklin. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Completes this one to Hill. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Hill comes in motion left. Nix from the gun. Buys time, roll. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Throwing from the gun here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go. Check go.
Nix off the play action. Cut out left. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
There's a handoff up the gut. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
He brings it in. It's a Denver touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Throwing it to depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Simple dive up the middle. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. A give now from the gun. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. A gain of 4 for them, and that sets up 3rd and 7.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds a man, right side. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Returnable from the 1. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Plowing up the middle. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That's caught for the 1st. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Big alert. Big alert. 79 Broncos.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Hits his running back. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Back to throw it. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a fourth-quarter lead. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
So here come the Broncos. Big spot now as they try for two.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
Trying for it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the fourth. Now a field goal would only tie this game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Eagles down by only 3. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now. He'll get this one to Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Handoff now from the gun. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Second down now, 7 to go. Setting up to pass. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They kick the running back in motion. To throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now? For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. Returns looking good so far. And that return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. Now, hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Ready?
Man in motion, out of the slot. First throw of overtime now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up second down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Go, set.
They'll run now on second down. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Ready?
Throw on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
On the jump.
Big moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out there.
Set.
Slot man motioned over.
Set, go.
You're going for it. He bats it forward on the quick touch pass. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's first downs like that, Kate, just with the toughness of these receivers, that I can't help but think about some old school dudes. These playbooks have evolved so much in the NFL. Can you imagine some of the physical receivers back in the day and how badly they would have loved to play into systems like this that just find a way time and again to put the ball in their hands?
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On first down, they'll run. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They bring their tight end left.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third.
18, Pioneer.
Here he is to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. That one hits for 30. And the Broncos will have a first down. Play action with Nix. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Let's go.
Again on second and 10. Nix. Short pass brought in.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here we go. Set.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Check go.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time left. Cut out left. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Nix from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Set. Hut, hut.
Throwing here, Nix. This one's taken in by Hill. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Go.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
With just 2 seconds left in OT, we've got a timeout. Well, as expected, here's the timeout, and now they'll get to discuss the play that'll end this in a win or a tie. So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline. So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.